So, I tried twice to try to take on Raid and Shogun with just Lumine. It did not work. I got absolutely fucking bodied both times. So, I have my main team here. We're at the scene of the would-be crime. And we're going to try our best to take on that bitch over there. With my main team. My amazing, awesome, beautiful team that has carried me through this game since about got everybody since the beginning of my account. So, before I forget, because I know I will, here are the builds, basic stats. I have prioritized healing on my Noelle instead of DPS, as you can tell by my 8.1% crit rate, but 146 energy recharge. It's almost 4k defense. So, yeah. Nothing special with any of her stats aside from the fact that I decided to build her as a healer. Reason being is just because I wanted her to be a healer. Yeah, that's the only reason. I have the White Blind at level 90, rank 5. That I've had for quite a while on her. I would try to go for a Red Horn Stone Thresher, but that's more of a DPS weapon. And again, decided to go with a healer build. These are her artifacts. Main Beloved 2-piece, Husk of Opulent Dreams 2-piece. Here they are. In Depth. Flower. Feather. Timepiece. Goblet. Circlet. Constellation C6. Talents 7, 12, 11, but since she's C6, the alt and skill are both up. That's the same for everyone except for Xingqiu, which I'll show you in a second. Now, he's got a bit of an interesting build. Here's his basic stats. Here's in-depth stats. I decided to go with a DPS build, or leaning more towards being a DPS build, mostly. Aside from this one, I decided to switch out one of his artifacts. I'll show you that in a second. Primordial Jade Cutter. I just 90'd this weapon. Just, like, literally before recording this. Specifically for this fight. Artifacts. This isn't even fully leveled up, but I like this one better than his Gilded Corsage over here. Mostly because I wanted to run a 2-piece Millilith for his healing. But since he doesn't actually need it, I decided to go with this. But it has energy recharge, and I'm going to try to prioritize that. So that was his flower. This is his feather. Sands, energy recharge instead of attack, which is normally this one. Goblet, hydro damage. Circlet, crit damage. Constellation, he is only C4 currently. He has avoided my account mostly, but he is one of the ones that I got pretty early on, so he's been here for a while. Talents, 5, 8, 11, but his ult is up because of its constellation, but not his skill. Rosaria, basic stats. In-depth stats. She is also a DPS build. She is a physical DPS build. I decided to run the physical DPS on her because I love her movements. Level 90, Primordial Jade Wing Spear. I got this from when Shenhe had her first run with Xiao. I wanted her weapon, got this one, but since, you know, I'm running this build with Zarya, not that bad. 4-piece Pale Flame. I would go 2-piece Pale Flame, 2-piece Gladiator, but this one works better for a more DPS standpoint. Flower. Feather. Sands. Goblet. And Circlet. Constellation, also C6. Talents, crowned basic, and then 12, 11. I will be triple crowning her. Just not yet, because God, it takes forever to farm. The goddamn domain of Mondstadt. Fucking crowd domain. No one likes that one. Nobody. Now for basically our main DPS, if I can't use my Rosaria for any reason. Basic stats, with no elemental mastery, which I'm trying to change. Not working out that well. In-depth stats. Yes, I know her crit rate is only 36%. I know. I am working on it. In-depth stats again. The reason why also everyone has a resistance is because of the resonance of 4 different elements in your party. Gives you a 15% resistance to all attacks. Skyward Atlas, rank 2, 90. I was going to try to build 2 Atlases, but I decided just to put it into the other one, just to make this one stronger, mostly because I don't have any other DPS catalyst aside from Kagura's Rarity, but I don't think that works too well for Yanfei, so I decided not to use it for her. I'm running a 4-piece Crimson Witch. This is one of the first sets I ever farmed, so it's not the best. The other reason I still running this is because of this flower. I got super lucky with almost all of the rolls, aside from maybe Death. I don't remember off the top of my head. So there's the flower, feather, sands, goblet, circlet. So again, not the best set, but this is one of the first ones I ever farmed, and I've had it on it forever. I tried to run a Wanderer's Troop one, but I didn't like the stats on it, so I had to just suffer through it. Constellation, C6. And of course, she's my main DPS, so she is triple crowned. First character I crowned, double crowned, and triple crowned. Next one on that list would be Rosaria, then Shinto, and then Noelle. Or maybe I might do Noelle first. Yeah, this is my main team. I'm going to try to raise them the best I can. But artifact grinding is a bitch, and I hate doing it. So, may the gods bless us, quite literally. Not that one, though. But the gods bless us on this fucking journey. Let's go. It's like frickin' forever.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue.
I'm surprised by how well that cutscene runs on my phone. I'm honestly really surprised. I'm actually like super nervous because if I can't use my main team, there is no fucking point in me like trying to build a better team. Like I could have gone with a support Rosaria to help my Yanfei to give her more crit rate, but at the same time I'm like, if I can't use my Yanfei if my Yanfei goes down, I don't have any other like strictly DPS.
There is much to verify about you.
Invisible evidence! Motion to compel! Ha! Da! Ja! Ja! Ha! 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 Boom! Boom! Ja!
Strike dead.
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah!
abilities will be removed.
Fuck! So that's how it goes.
Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
My Noelle again has like almost 4K defense, so I feel comfortable running with her most of the time. Normally I would run with Rosaria, but the thing...
Commendable.
What's happening? What are you doing? I don't know how this boss fight goes. I'm worried now. This is as far as I've got. What are you doing? Really?
Wake up, wake up!
Smart boy.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Really? If I kept going with Traveler, what? Bitch! Fight me! What? I was fully expecting to go ham on the bitch, but no! But no! Of course not! I was expecting to go motherfucking ham, only at half HP. This bitch is like, no. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out. The fuck? I was set. I was fully expecting that fight to be like hella long and hella arduous. But no, it wasn't. I felt dumb. Okay? You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Give me a cutscene, bitch. I'm ready for it.
Why have we stopped here?
I don't know, Paimon. Why have we stopped here? I like how we're just making a quick stop. See that building right there? Yeah, it hasn't loaded.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna
What you need me to do?
and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokomi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Be sure you do the same, big boy.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
don't enter.
Really?
What kind of tea is this?
Really? I was whole ass expecting that fight to be like, hold on. I was whole ass expecting that fucking fight to be as arduous as fucking possible. Like, a whole ass fight. And it was going to take me like at least 30 minutes to do it. Even though I wasn't doing that much damage, again, still need to work on all my shit, but I legit thought I would have to get her down to like berries. Expected me to get her down to like as low as I possibly could, HP wise. But no. And now I'm just like, what? Travel wheels. I'm very confused. Okay. I'm assuming there's going to be a part 2 to the fight. That could be my only assumption. Anyway. Let's keep going. How much time do I have? Not a lot of time before I have to get ready for work. Kill me. But I'm here. I want to get this shit done as fast as I can before the fucking update comes out, which is, again, in less than 2 hours now. Actually, I think. Is it? Yeah, it is currently in 1 hour and 27 minutes. That is how long we have. I'm going to assume they'll have to avoid soldiers here. Because, you know, we gotta be a little snaky. Gotta be a little snaky. I enjoy playing as Rosaria because she's the only tall person in my group, for one, but also B, her passive gives you a speed at night, which is great. Ooh. Can I hit you before you fly away? I don't think I can.